Are you serious? Oh my God.
Shall we check some cards? Just got back home here in Iowa. Been on the road for the last month. Just ran around, pulled cards off one of the farms this afternoon. About to check them here, see what's been going on. Got 2 really good bucks on the farm that I know of. Hopefully they're still in there. Hopefully they're still moving. This card pull here is going to tell us quite a bit though.
She come out of break of night, the pink skies waving goodbye. Come out and break a night, leaving no traces around. She's trying to free a reckless heart. She's trying to be as light as a breeze. The queen of hearts, finding more.
Running around and check some more cameras. Come up with a game plan. Season starts tomorrow.
She come out of break of night, as sweet as always. You come out of break of night, you'll be wearing her charms so free.
Low. Good right and left.
It's just cracking daylight here. It's the morning of December 5th. It's the first day of shotgun season here in Iowa. It's a 5-day season. Since I moved down here, this is the first time I've ever bought a tag for this first season. Usually wait for the late muzzleloader. There's a couple really nice bucks on the farm, and they've been moving a lot here in the last week. I don't know if does are starting to cycle again or fawns are coming in, but there's been a lot of buck activity on the cameras. We have 5 days to get it done. The plan is to hunt the timber in the mornings and sit out in the clearings in the afternoons. Hopefully we can run into one of these bucks here in the next 5 days. About 20 to 11. It's been a fairly slow morning. We're gonna sneak out of here, head back and grab lunch. And we'll be back in the stand this afternoon. It's about 3 o'clock. We just got back in the tree. Doing a hang and bang in a cedar tree that I've hung in before. So it's already cleared out. Slipped up the tree, hung the set, threw the decoy out behind me here. We're sitting in a spot where we can see a long ways. Our thought process is we can get one of these big bucks on their feet, cross these tops, lay eyes on the decoy, game on. The neighbor just drove his truck across the field. Looks like him and his wife or him and his girlfriend are coming out for the last hour to hunt. Could be interesting. We're down to about the last 5 minutes or so. It's been a pretty eventful night. Probably seen somewhere 12, 15 deer, something like that, and a handful of bucks. Nothing real big. A couple nice looking young bucks. One of them was gonna cross out into the neighbor's field here until he saw their truck parked right in the middle of the field. Saved his life. Now that we know these neighbors are applying pressure right here, we'll probably end up bumping further north for tomorrow evening.
Decided to sit out this morning. 5-day season. We figure we'll hunt every other morning and every evening. I don't want to put a lot of pressure on these deer right now because the neighbors, we've heard shooting and seen hunters on literally every side of us.
Something pushing her. It's a pretty slow afternoon. The last 15 to 20 minutes, started seeing deer. Been on pins and needles. I think we've probably seen 4, 5, 6 does, something like that. I think 3 or 4 little bucks. All of them moved by up here on the hill about 50, 60 yards. I'm gonna wait for it to get pitch black because we still got deer up here on the top. Wait for it to get pitch black and then slip out of here. Come up with a game plan for the morning. Taking her into day 3. It's Monday morning, December 7th today. It's our 3rd day, first season shotgun. We pushed all the way back on the north end of the farm this morning. Sitting in one of my favorite spots on this farm. It got really foggy this morning. It's starting to lift a little, but it's still real foggy in the woods. We've got today and the 2 days following to get it done. Probably hanging here till 11 o'clock, 10:30, 11 o'clock, see what's going on. And maybe make an adjustment for the afternoon. You still see him? He's gonna have to cross that ditch. like he was coming this way. Shoot him. You good? Dropped him. Yeah. He's down. Just shot a buck. They call Wheezy. It's so foggy in here. Pretty sure he dropped in his tracks. He went down hard. I just reloaded. Aaron's gonna stay in the tree. I'm gonna run over there, just make sure he's down for the count. Bingo. There he is, Wheezy. He's a toad. Good buck. He was the first deer we seen this morning. He just came cruising up the bottom here, across this ditch, and he wanted to head up to the ridge. I grunted at him a couple times, tried to get him to come a little closer, but he didn't really show any interest in it, and he was heading up the hill, and luckily I found a lane, and the rest is history. I gotta thank JP for rolling with me. It's been a hell of a few days here. We just figured it was a matter of time before we'd get an opportunity, and the good Lord bless us this morning. Great buck here in Iowa.